welcome to another edition of Traveling on a Budget with Chadd and Kristi, and we are your hosts, Chadd and Kristi, bringing the family along for this traveling budget adventure, and this time we're in Las Vegas! Now, tip number one for those who have never been to Las Vegas, the hotels that are on the Strip are twice as expensive on the weekends as they are the weekdays. So what we decided to do for our first 2 days is stay in a Homewood Suites by Hilton, because when you think about Las Vegas, you think about all the LA people coming here to party. So we figured we gotta have something to do with a Hilton, although we haven't seen Paris or Perez Hilton yet, but you just never know once we finally get to the Strip. So we're staying right on the interstate. We figured it would be a great way to do some of the day trips that are associated with coming to Las Vegas. So we're gonna head to old school Las Vegas and go to Bonnie Springs and Red Rock Canyon for day number one.
As we travel out to Red Rock Canyon, which is about a half an hour outside of Las Vegas, here are a couple of great tips. Tip number one, it's only $5 for an entire carload. You can either drive through, it's a 13-mile loop, or you can walk one of their trails. Tip number two, make sure you stop at the Welcome Center where kids can become an official ranger. And tip number three, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Bring lots of water.
It's 102 degrees today, but it's a dry heat, as they say. You guys ready to explore?
Oh, yeah! Well, we're halfway through Red Rock Canyon, big as beautiful as ever, and we're about 5,000 feet above sea level. Rocks are very steep, and come out and enjoy the view!
Well, we have arrived at Hoover Dam. It's about 30 minutes outside of Las Vegas. We got here first thing in the morning. They say that's tip number one. The interstate was great. We found a parking spot, no problem, but we do want to let you know there are two types of parking. $7 parking in the parking garage, or if you're lucky enough to find an outdoor spot, that's absolutely free. The outdoor spot is what we did, because then you can actually walk across the Hoover Dam to go inside, and the waiting line is inside.
You can also say that you've been through two states when you park outside, because the state line of Arizona and Nevada runs right through Hoover Dam. Now, there are also a couple of different prices. There's the dam tour, and then there's also the power plant park tour. The dam tour is $30 for adults, and now the other tour is only $11. There are also senior citizens rates and kids rates, so be sure to ask about that.
But no kids under 8 can do the dam tour.
Right.
So now we're inside Hoover Dam. We're actually in the room with the turbines. It suddenly went up about 20 degrees in here. It's very warm, but it's big and spacious. You can actually see the turbines down there. They're 7 stories tall to provide the electricity, and now they're waving us on for more of the tour. Okay, now if you decide to pay the extra and do the dam tour, there's two things that you get to see right away. One of the original inspection tunnels. Since it's concrete, they do have to come down and inspect it. And you also get to go to see one of the air vents, so you can look right out over Hoover Dam. And actually there's a grate underneath you too that you can look down into the dam. So if you're afraid of heights, come with us, because we want to scare you a little bit. So I'm standing in the air tunnel right now. I'm actually standing over the grate, and I'm trying to hold my breath a little bit. You'll see how far down it is. They actually use cypress wood to help construct these because it didn't rot. And the wood, where did it come from? It came from Florida. So come on forward and look down this grate I'm getting at.
Do you see the sandpaper drip?
Yeah,
So we've just wrapped up our tour of Hoover Dam. We got there at 9. It's 11 o'clock now. So that gives you an idea. About 2 hours. The line, though, to get there now, much longer than when we got there right when it opened. But here's another tip. On your way out of Hoover Dam, about a half mile outside of it, look for the sign that says Lakeview Overlook. You don't want to miss it. It's a little hidden secret hot spot where you get an absolutely gorgeous, picturesque view of Lake Mead. So the first 2 days of spending time outside in the desert are done. Now we're inside, on the Strip. We're staying at the Palazzo, which is one of the newest resorts on the Las Vegas Strip. Now I know we call these segments Traveling on a Budget, and you might say, ooh, the Palazzo. You might be surprised the rates you can get if you stay during the week and not on the weekends, which is what we're doing. So if you can see above me, it's absolutely gorgeous inside the lobby of the Palazzo. It's one of the most photographed things on the Strip, believe it or not. So we're going to show you around this resort and the Venetian because they're connected. We're also going to show you around the Strip. Plenty of things to do with the family on a budget. So welcome to the rooms at the Palazzo. I will tell you, this hotel so far gets an A+ for soundproofing, which is so nice with a resort. If you come this way, I'll tell you a little bit about it. The bathroom, first and foremost, has a separate shower and bathtub. Very nice. Double sinks and a vanity for the ladies. Hi. And everything is marble. And then if you come further into the room, we decided on a room that had 2 queen beds and a sofa sleeper. It's a sunken living room, which is really nice. 2 flat panel televisions, a ton of channels, and a gorgeous view. And we're on the 15th floor. We actually have some friends that are on the 42nd floor, but you get such a panoramic view. It's absolutely wonderful here at the Palazzo so far, but there's so much more to see. Okay, so we've done the pool, we've spent a few minutes in the casino, we've done a gondola ride. What's left, Brendan?
Oh my gosh, I'm starved. Let's go eat.
Eating, of course, and here at the Palazzo there are 19 restaurants to choose from. There's Restaurant Charlie, which is Michelin-starred chef Charlie Trotter's restaurant. You know, he was also in a movie with Julia Roberts. There's Carnavina, which we're in front of right here. That's Mario Batali's restaurant. You know, Brendan, there's also Morel's restaurant here, which is also huge in LA.
LA? Will there be celebrities?
There might be some celebrities. It's a popular place for it, but let's go see some of the other restaurants.
Oh, let's go.
You have Cut from Wolfgang Puck, or you can try a tantalizing steak from Emeril Lagasse's Delmonico. Alright, so we finally decided where our family was going to eat tonight at a cool restaurant called Aquinox. Why? Coupons, hello. These segments are called Traveling on a Budget. We want to let you know how to travel on a budget. Look around the resort you stay at in Vegas. All kinds of coupons for 3 different restaurants. Even another restaurant where we checked in, they gave us a coupon for it. So we're going to eat, and then it's on to the Strip.
And here we are at Circus Circus. This is the place to be if you have children. They have this ginormous arcade, plus lots of midway games where you can win cool prizes like this. And all day long they have circus acts going on the high wire, and it's free.
So the next thing we decided to do with the family is walk down the Strip a little bit to Paris. We're going to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Got our tickets ready to go. I'm collecting my thoughts. The good news is, buy one, get one free coupons in here. We're going to show you the view from the top. Let's go on up.
Right, and we have got a view of the Bellagio from the Eiffel Tower at Paris. And an interesting bit of information that we just found out about this level of the Eiffel Tower at Paris and Las Vegas is that it is the same level as the second level as the real Eiffel Tower. Right now, though, we are getting to see the beginnings of the Bellagio's Fountain Water Show. They do it every half hour during the day and coordinate it with music. And it's a great show to see, and they say that they think the water even comes just as high as the Eiffel Tower.
You said you couldn't see. We can see, can't you?
Okay, Brendan, you've spent the week in Las Vegas. You look exhausted. What was your favorite part of the trip?
We got